guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Soph. On this channel we talk about all things books and the occasional beauty, but it's mostly books. Today's video is one of my favourite monthly ones. It is a Fairyloot unboxing. This is the January box. It arrived very late though, so that's why I'm late unboxing it. But yeah, I'm sorry if the video comes out really like choppy where I've had to edit it lots. I've got this cough. It's very annoying. I can't talk for long periods of time without having to cough, so obviously I will be cutting those bits out. If you are new here or if you just don't know what Fairyloot is, it is a young adult fantasy subscription box in the UK. They do ship to the US and other countries too, but basically you pay, I think it's £26 a month, and you get a book with an exclusive cover, sometimes sprayed edges, sometimes reverse art on the jacket, like the dust jacket, and then you get like 4 to 5 bookish goodies which are often inspired by other books. I really love it. It's my favourite subscription box that I get. I get this one, I get Illumicrate, I also get the Illumicrate Afterlight, and I've also just signed up for the Fairyloot adult box, but that is book only. This month's theme was Monsters Within, so this is the spoiler card. Here are the details if you would like to know before I get into it. They've actually changed how they do it, because normally it's a portrait card, but I kind of like it. The style is different as well. First thing on the top that I see is a James Harrendale trinket dish based on the Last Hours trilogy by Cassandra Clare. A few months back we had a Addie LaRue trinket dish, and it was actually in the same kind of style as this. So there it is. It's very pretty. The Addie LaRue one. So there's the Addie LaRue one, and there's the James Harrendale Dale. So same kind of theme. So it must be a collectible series. And the Last Hours trilogy, I believe, is that the Lady Midnight? I don't know. I haven't really read Cassandra Clare's because there's just so many of her books. And apparently the Shadowhunters ones aren't really worth reading, like all of them. So I really want to read the Clockwork Angel ones, and I do actually have the Chain of Gold and Chain of Iron, but I don't want to read all of them. So there's that one. I love trinket dishes. I always find uses for them, whether it's pins or my rings, any jewellery that I have, and loads of little like bits that I just don't really have a place for. Next up we have Monsters of Verity puzzle designed by Liz Art Zardonic, and I'm assuming, well, the box just looks like so, and I'm assuming it's gonna look like this picture here. And his name is August Flynn, and he's from This Savage Song by V. Schwab. I haven't heard of that one. Why haven't I heard of that one? That's so weird. I really like V. Schwab, so I don't know why I haven't heard of that one. We then have a Aran metal bookmark. I love the metal bookmarks. I think this is actually from our book of the month. Yes, so this is a character from the book that is at the bottom of the box, so I'm not going to spoil that part for you, but I love their metal bookmarks. They don't burn, they're pretty, they always come with like the little tassel on the end, and they're just my favourite ones to use. We then have a Scythe enamel pin, which comes at a good time because they've just released that they're doing the Scythe series in a deluxe box set edition, and this one says Love Remains Mortal. I actually haven't read Scythe. I'm very at war with myself as to whether I think that it's something that I would be interested in. I'm not entirely sure, to be honest. The basic premise of it sounds really good, but I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I'll read it, maybe I won't. We then have a tea towel inspired by these hollow vows, which again comes at a good time because they did a sale for their is it these Twisted Bonds? Is that the second one? Their special edition of the sequel to these hollow vows. I actually really liked these hollow vows. I think I rated it a 4-star because it was very much like a Court Thorns and Roses vibes, but not quite there, if you get what I mean. But we've got this stunning tea towel which says, "These are the hours of spies and thieves." So I really like that. And I like getting things like this because they're actually useful, although part of me wants to never use this. But like when me and Connor eventually move out into our own place, these sorts of things will come in handy, because I've had tea towels before, I've had cloths, I've had like baking measuring cup things, so very useful. Our tarot cards this month are stunning, and they are the Page of Pentacles and the Knight of Pentacles, and they are based off of Cassius and Severo from the Red Rising series by Pierce Brown. Again, I haven't read Red Rising, but I am very intrigued by these tarot cards. And then last but not least, we do have the book. Now, I have already opened this box, and honestly I'm very bitter about this book because they have messed up my cover. I'm not going to be a drama queen about it. I'm a little bit annoyed because I am quite like OCD when it comes to my books. I don't like the spines getting creased. I don't like I take all the dust jackets off when I read hardback so that they don't get ruined. And this one has come damaged, so I'm not best pleased about it, but we move on, it's fine. But first of all, we do have the bookmark of the month, which is the spoiler card artwork. And then we do have a letter from the author, which has these 3 stunning specimens on the front. I always keep my letters. I literally have like so many because the artwork on the back is stunning. And this month's book is Only a Monster by Vanessa Len. And it does actually have a tagline that says can kill a hero, so it's only a monster can kill a hero. Here is where the damage is. I don't know if you can see. It's like been scored, or like I'm not really sure what's happened, but I'm not a fan. But I mean, from a distance you can't really see, but it is a stunning cover. We do have the purple sprayed edges, and then we do have a stenciled design. This is a stenciled sprayed edge, so it's not digitally sprayed. And yeah, the book itself is stunning. We have these stunning end papers here, and at the back it's got all 3 of them. We don't actually have art on the reverse, which is a first. Normally Fairyloot does the reverse art and Illumicrate tends to stay away from it, but it's whatever. It's still a very pretty edition. And we do have the signature right from Vanessa Len. So I think this book looks really interesting. On the back it says, "Don't forget the rule, no one can know what we are, what you are. You must never tell anyone about monsters." And then on the inside of the jacket it says, "In every story there is a hero and a monster. It should have been the perfect summer. Sent to stay with her late mother's eccentric family in London, 16-year-old Joan is determined to enjoy herself. She loves her nerdy job at the historic Holland House, and when her super cute co-worker Nick asks her on a date, it feels like everything is falling into place. When a Good Samaritan attempt gone wrong sends Joan spinning through time, and her life quickly begins to unravel. Her family aren't just eccentric, they're monsters with terrifying hidden powers. And Nick isn't just a cute boy, he's a legendary monster slayer who will do anything to bring them down. As she battles Nick, Joan is forced to work with the beautiful and ruthless Aaron Oliver, heir to a monster family that hates her own. She'll have to embrace her own monstrousness if she is to save herself and her family, because in this story, she is not the hero." So yes, I think that sounds really, really interesting. Very different to what we normally get, or what I normally read. I like that there's 2 potential love interests, or at least at the start. And yeah, I am excited to read this. It's quite interesting to have a book where the main like female character isn't the hero, she's actually the monster trying to be heroic. I think that's a really interesting way of writing. So yes, I am very excited to read this, and I will probably get reading it soon. So that's actually it for the box. So my favourite item is probably the tea towel, the Olive House tea towel, and the book itself. There's nothing in here that I don't like and won't use, so that's always a bonus. If you got this box, please tell me what your favourite items were, and if you've read the book, please let me know what you thought. If you have any book recs, please leave them below because I need some new ones, because I've almost brought all of my wish listed books, and obviously this is a lot more fuller than it normally is. But yeah, so just let me know what you want to read and what you thought of any of your recent books that you've read recently. And yeah, so that's it from me today. I will see you in the next video, which will probably be a vlog for a very anticipated book. I'll let you guess what it is because I'm sure you can. And yeah, see you in the next video, guys. Bye!